Give me the phone. Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something about it.
That's what I'm talking about. Who is he talking to? I promise you he only saying this because he know I can't put my hands on him. I will get up.
Oh!
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we're reacting to Doherty. Clones are taking over.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Now this was probably one of my biggest fears. Doherty clones. What? These ignorant goofies. It's no way. It's no way clones are being made of Doherty because I cannot handle it. The only thing that might make this situation a little worse is if I went downstairs and my little brother said, "Hey, I want to be Doherty." What? No, please, God. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm sending it up to you early. I'm sending it up there early, guys. Oh. You know, be prepared for another visitor. I can't take another Doherty. Ah! Especially one in this house. You got me messed up. Like, bro, I don't see the appeal in this. I don't care how young I am. I know for a fact when I was a kid, I would never do some dumb stuff, some goofy stuff like this. This is ignorant, bro. People that just walk around messing up other people's day. First of all, I know if I bump into the wrong person in Chicago, I'm not gonna make it out of there alive. I bump into the wrong thug. He messed around, picked me up by my leg and slammed me on my head. I can't hang with him, bro. Like, no, this is not smart. This is only coming from someone that, you know, has been around a certain demographic his whole life. You know, he's been spoon-fed his whole life. I don't care how rich he is. I don't care how hard he worked to get it on his own. You know, hey, this is ignorant to me. I can't get down with it, bro. I hate people that act tough but know they are really not tough inside. Like, dude, you are not a tough guy. Why are you starting all this confrontation just to hide behind security? Now, if security wasn't here, I bet you wouldn't keep that same energy. I bet you it'd be a different story. Like, you got me stumbling over my words. I'm so angry, bro. Like, I don't know. See, this is not gonna be a good one because I started this one off way too angry. So we just gonna get into this video and see why Doherty clones are taking over. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Well guys, we're back. Unfortunately for the whole of humanity, it seems like public nuisance live streaming is for some reason here to stay. Can you hear in my voice how excited that makes me? Now, if somehow you're lucky enough to not be familiar with the genre of live streaming that has come to be known as public nuisance streaming, basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. Annoying little goblins with no friends, no personality, and in this case, I guess no parental guidance, who run around and mess with people in public because their brains stop developing their sense of humor once they turn 12. Now honestly, this kind of live streaming is not really that new, but over the last year or so I'd say it's gotten significantly more popular thanks to who might be the worst internet content creator of all time, Doherty. If you're not familiar with Doherty, then I don't really know how you wound up on this video. Seems like it might be a little bit out of your niche, honestly, but hey, I applaud you for trying something new. Basically, all you need to know is that if I mention a name in this video, that person makes a living, or tries to make a living, by filming themselves in public harassing and assaulting strangers. I know, it's a noble profession. But today we're not focusing on the normal suspects like Doherty or Neon. There's unfortunately a new contender on the scene. No Kizzy CSP, which might be the dumbest name I have ever heard, ever.
No Kizzy CSP, bro? I hope your mom spits in your cereal every day, bro. Like, come on. Look at him, bro. He has the douchebag haircut. This bogus, it's in 480p. I can't even see it for real. I just know it's trash. It looks like a toupee or a wig or something. That haircut is trash. If you really want to bake, I can really get to heating you up. So say something dumb if you want to.
What does that mean? This little attention seeker, who I was unaware had an internet name until earlier today, is the same guy who got Neon banned off of Kick when Neon said that he was going to do a few choice things to this child, which is the best word to describe this little brat. This 14-year-old, I guess, saved up enough lunch money to buy a camera and has been filming himself harassing people in the streets. Why? Well, likely because he watched one too many Jack Doherty streams and decided, you know what? I actually don't want to do anything meaningful with my life. I'm ready to throw it away right now. Now, why we're talking about this kid is because last night he went viral on Twitter after he was confronted by a woman after he stole her food as he was walking by the restaurant she was sitting in. And what follows might be one of the most embarrassing things ever documented on a live stream. This like 4'9", 80-pound soaking wet 14-year-old tries to square up to this woman and does what is maybe the worst job of intimidating somebody ever.
He lucky it wasn't no black lady.
Oh my God, what the hell is that?
Guarantee you that because they fight like dudes. Trust me. Trust me. They ain't gonna square up like this. They gonna square up like this. I'm telling you, bro, that's something you don't want to mess with. That's dangerous. He would have got picked up and slammed. And the crazy part is, this girl would probably get in trouble for beating him up. That's the crazy part. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta find his mama and beat her up just cause. You gotta beat some sense into her so she can in turn beat some sense into him. Like, this is straight up not it at all. Like, I don't understand people. Like, just go home. Do something productive, you idiots.
If you can somehow ignore the implications of this video that people like this actually exist, it's actually kind of funny. You'll see. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
He's a squeaker.
You know what, guys? I'm sorry, I'm having a change of heart. Nothing screams I'm a badass alpha male like stealing a chip from a woman, walking away as quickly as you can, and letting out a When I was younger, I never really understood the idea of calling somebody an influencer, or people saying that these social media stars are like ruining the youth, because I guess I just wasn't a stupid child. Humble brag, I know. But over the last few years, as I've done more and more YouTube made more and more videos, I've started to understand what people meant. If people like Jack Doherty and Neon and all these lame streamers didn't exist, no kid would go out thinking it's funny to steal people's chips while their friends record them. These children have been negatively influenced by these big streamers that they see make all this money and get all these followers, and that's why they do this.
But we can't blame it all on the influencer. At the same time, you gotta blame it on the parental guidance. Like, who's letting them watch these things? Why are they on the iPad watching Jack Doherty? How are they on the iPad watching Jack Doherty? No, they need to be on YouTube Kids, straight, you know? Ooh, Ryan's Tours Review or something. I don't know what's on YouTube Kids. I don't watch it, but I'm saying, like, hey, like, you gotta put some of that blame on the parents, if not most of it, for them allowing their kids to watch this content, because it's supposedly meant for adults, which is their argument, but I mean, I don't know.
This is what having no meaningful parental guidance does to a person, because I can't even really blame this kid. He's 14. Wherever the parents are, they're to blame.
What the fuck?
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Oh!
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
The irony of this little shitbag asking a person whose food he just stole, "Who do you think you are?" is probably completely lost on him, because I doubt this kid goes to school. It's so hard for me to watch stuff like this because I just know that there is absolutely not a single thing on the entire planet that you could say to this kid for the next probably 2 years or so that would ever make him think what he's doing is not cool. I think
you just gotta beat it out of him. Hey, no, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. You have to beat it out of him, bro. Beat it. I'm talking about literally. No, not no belt. You have to put on the gloves and say, square up, and act like you're Mike Tyson. Now I'm talking about ducking and weaving. You gotta knock some nonsense into him, bro. Cause this dude is an idiot. And then he over here cursing and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Where's his mom? There's no way his mom watched the footage back and was like, oh, this is the son I raised.
What?
You should be ashamed of yourself. Miss Karen, your mom's probably Karen. That's why you act like this, weirdo.
I think everybody's known a person like this at some point in your life, and there's just truly no reasoning with a kid going through this phase. You can't get through to them.
Filming me.
You're a nobody.
It's a live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
You're a nobody, he says, as he desperately tries to emulate one of the most universally hated content creators right now, just to impress his friends who probably don't even like him, and are just hanging out with him because he's gone viral on Twitter once or twice. Kizzy, you're a kid. It's okay to not have a personality. Most people your age are just trying to impress the people around them. It's pretty normal. But if you think you're somebody because you've gone viral on Twitter twice because you're a nuisance, because nobody likes you, there might not be much hope for you, man.
Give me the phone.
Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something
What are
about
you
it.
gonna do?
Back the fuck up.
That's what I'm talking about. Who is he talking to? I promise you he only saying this because he know I can't put my hands on him. Oh, get up.
We'll return after these messages.
I really hurt him, bro. Catch me in the streets. Wow. Catch me in the streets. I promise you, no cameras, dark alley. I go to jail right now. Oh my god, dude. He just knocked somebody into me, bro. I don't know if that was my past life or something, but I just turned into an animal. God. Like, he's talking about you touch my phone again and something's bad gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna drag your little butt across the concrete. I can literally kidnap you right now if I want to. You can't do it. You're doing this because it's a girl. You're like, you ain't gonna talk to your daddy like that. You ain't gonna talk to this dude on the street like that. Come on, bro. You ain't gonna talk to nobody like that except this girl that you think you have a chance of beating, but in reality, you can't whoop her either.
I will.
How old are you? 5?
Kizzy, quick lesson in intimidation. If you're gonna tell somebody to back up or else you're gonna do something, you should probably hold your ground and not start retreating. I know it might be scary when a normal-sized person is that much larger than you, but if you're gonna go down this path of trying to make content out of, quote, pressing people, you might want to know how to actually do it, because eventually you're gonna run into somebody who doesn't care about beating up a 14-year-old, and you're gonna have a very, very, very bad day.
Do you think I go flying stuff? Do you? Alright, hold up. Do you?
Don't do that again.
Hold up. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Go get your son so he can beat him.
Let's go.
Ooh, you really showed her there, Kizzy, storming off like a kid who got sent to his room for not taking out the trash. Nothing says I'm a big, tough man who presses people for a living like running away from a college girl that you started a conflict with. You're a demon, dude. I honestly kind of feel bad for kids like this. Not too bad that I'm not willing to make fun of them publicly, but I am sort of saddened by the fact that these kids are unknowingly throwing away their childhood to do stupid stuff like this.
Yeah.
They watch a dozen Jack Doherty streams, they see him getting all of these donations, buying nice cars, he's surrounded by girls, but they don't realize that it's all going to be short-lived because eventually this kind of content is going to grow out of popularity. It always does. They don't realize he's renting the cars, he's paying for the girls to be there. They think that doing this stuff is going to make them cool. They really do, because they don't know any better. They are a child. Their parents are clearly not in the picture enough to teach them that this stuff is not what you do. When I was younger, if I got caught doing this, much less filming it and putting it on the internet, I would not have a very enjoyable few months. And
a few months? I'd be dead. Y'all wouldn't see no Vince no more. Hey, you know, you wouldn't see nothing but tombstones talking to you. Come, best believe, I'd be out of here. I'd be up there with God talking about, oh, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I'd be up there doing something, bro, like, cause I wish my mama would let me have seen this dude and be. I wish my mama would see me do some dumb stuff like this, bro. It's not gonna go well for me. I'm not gonna make it out of here alive. Trust me, I'm not.
This kid is, for some reason, able to do all this constantly. This is all he does for his content, which really, if you think about it for a moment, kind of paints an uncomfortable, dark picture with what this kid might be going through at home. So that's not great, obviously, but 14 is old enough to know that you shouldn't be doing this. But it's also an age that I would expect a person to know they shouldn't do this, and do it anyways, because they think they'll be the next Jack Doherty. Kizzy, if you ever see this, buddy, like I said, I don't really expect you to take anything that I say to heart. support or even really care about it at all. But I promise you that the internet is not dogpiling you right now because they're all haters or they don't understand the vision or whatever. It's because what you're doing makes you look like a giant loser, an entitled brat with no future. That's the truth. That's what everybody thinks about you right now. I promise you. Okay, I'm not just saying that to be mean. Your public image right now is awful. It's not going to take you anywhere meaningful, and adults are trying to help you turn this around before it's too late, whether that be metaphorically or literally when you decide to mess with the wrong person. Smarten up. Okay?
But at the same time, like, isn't it our fault for watching it? Like, or not our fault per se, but like whoever's watching it isn't like they to blame too because they making him think it was cool. Like, if nobody was watching it, wouldn't like he have no incentive to do it? But at the same time, maybe not, because he sees people watch Jack Doherty, so he's like, man, if I'm doing the same thing, they should probably watch me, I guess. I don't know. This whole thing is tricky, but yeah, he's definitely right. You look like a lame. You look like you get bullied for fun. Like, I don't know. Something about you just gets on my nerves. Like, and I think it's this.
Okay, you can still turn this all around. If you do, people probably won't be too hard on you because when you did all this, you were 14. It's somewhat understandable. Go be a normal kid, okay? Go play Minecraft or something. I promise you, you're gonna regret doing this down the line. I know you're probably not gonna believe anybody saying that, but wait just a few years. You'll see. Well, guys, what do you think? Is there still hope for the Kizzys of the world? Has Jack Doherty done irreversible damage? I'm really hoping that this genre of content dies out sooner than later. I'm thinking that it probably will because it kind of reminds me of like the Sam Pepper days of YouTube. Stuff like this has come and gone, so hopefully history is gonna repeat itself. Fingers crossed. If you enjoyed this video, please...
Man, I don't know, like, it's not even about like the IRL content for me. It's about the, like, them trying to be bullies and then playing the victims. I hate bullies because I'm the bullier. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, you're not finna sit here and act like you tough and then be crying when you get pressed. Like, come on, bro. If that lady was to punch him right in his jaw, he would have played victim instantly. Oh, mommy, she hit me. Like, come on, bro. Oh, and everybody would have been like, hey, well, why'd you hit a kid for? Dude, this kid is acting crazy. Where's his parents at? If his parents not gonna hit him, I will. You know, like, I don't know. I think maybe we just live in a new age. Maybe we live in a new age where, like, stuff like this is acceptable and where parents are like, you know, hey, you know, I can't do nothing. He gonna do what he want to. I guess maybe that's just the new era we live in, but I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like, it's mainly for me just the part where they think they're tough guys and they're talking crazy behind security. Like, I don't like Neon, I don't like Jack Doherty, I don't like this dude. I don't like people that do that, you know? Like, it's one thing to just make content, you know, be funny and, you know, talk about people. All right, cool, you want to do that. But once you start making it personal, not personal, but once you start making it like a real problem where it's like we in person and you calling me all types of names and stuff and throwing stuff at me and stuff and ruining my day. All right, cool. Let me ruin your face, you know? But that's just how I feel. So y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoyed the video too much to subscribe. We on the way to 10,000 subscribers. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Could just make it to the like button if you like the video. No, please. I need it. I really hate him, bro. I was getting really mad. I started to fume at the mouth. Fume at the mouth. All right. How many times did I smack myself today? Too many. I was starting to foam at the mouth. Jack Doherty clones. Come across me, you might get beat up. We gone.